Hi, it's me, Jane. I'm just going to warn you guys up front, this one's going to be a little tight because I'm going to talk about something that I've believed for a very long time. And I know that it really is not taught in the church, though it is taught in Scripture. And the reason that I'm speaking about this today is because I've been hearing some things, and you get to that point where you're just a little tired. Things keep happening, and that should not be happening, and you get to that point where it's like, look, at some point people are going to have to wake up, and hopefully that's going to be today. But my issue is, I received an email regarding someone who is wanting people to know what their family is going through. The husband, he's married to this woman, his wife. They have a 3-year-old child, and the wife and the 3-year-old child are both, what they say, battling cancer. And if you've watched the videos for any length of time, you know that my focus, or my part of the body, the work that I've been called to do, is in regard to deliverance and healing. Because I truly do believe the word, and that's why I've given my life to what I'm talking about, my life to who I am. I am a believer, a disciple of Jesus Christ. And it's really weighing on me because people are going through things that they really shouldn't have to go through. Now, they've done this website, and they have all these people praying for them. They've got people praying, this is not even just a local thing. This thing is chained out, and people are praying for them all over the country. And now I need you to put your thinking caps on, because I know a lot of people who say they're Christians believe a lot of flaky stuff. And we are supposed to be believing the word. The word says that God says, let God be true and every man a liar. And not to say that you're just a liar, but if you come against the word, then I'm not going to believe you. I'm going to go with the word. And I'm going to look for the result of the word. I'm not just going to say the word. And we do this a lot. We say the word, but we don't look for the results, because seeing is not believing. Oh, yes, it is. If you're on a diet and you don't see yourself losing weight, look, stop. Get off that diet. That diet is not working. And we have tolerated for so long hearing the word and never seeing the results of the word. And this has got to stop. And this is one of the reasons why people can't see God today. Because they will only see him through us. That's the only way. God chose to work through his people. And we have to stop saying that God is saying this or God is doing this, and I can't see anything. I don't want to hear God is a healer. I want to see God is a healer. And I guarantee you, a parent whose child is dying of something wants to see God as a healer. They don't want to hear about it. They want to see it. And Jesus' message was never like that. He never just spoke. He did. And it's time that us believers start doing what we're supposed to be doing. Because at the end, he's going to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. He's not going to say well said or well thought out. He's going to say well done. So we have to do something. We have to do what the word is telling us we're supposed to do. On the earth, believers, disciples, we are to be like Jesus. We are to do what he did. And now, how do you see God? Because we don't see his results, the result of him having been here. Okay, so this parent has chained this whole thing out regarding his wife and his child having cancer, battling cancer. And they're saying that, well, we're having faith, we're strong in faith and stuff like that. And I would choose to differ. I would say that you are strong in hope, because hope waits, and faith doesn't take no for an answer. Faith says now, today. When David was fighting the Philistines, he didn't say, oh, tomorrow or next week. He said, today the world will know that there is a God over Israel. Not after chemo, the world will know that there's a God over Israel. Now. And we really need to read the word so we can do the word and be intelligent about the word. You know, God has offered so much. He has done so much. And we just leave it out there. People rather hear what you have to say than to read it or study it and say, wait, this is saying one thing and I'm seeing something else. These things have to match, you know, and we really, to walk in integrity means that what you think, what you say, and what you do all line up. I'm not saying one thing and I can't see it. Everything lines up. So my question is, if all these people are praying for this child and this wife, if prayer alone worked, wouldn't they be healed by now? Delivered by now? And you know, I did a video called Crumbs, and it's about faith. We have to have faith. People think that faith and hope are the same thing, and they're not the same thing. You know, we let things ride. And let me tell you something about cancer. I hate cancer because cancer is a deceitful, treacherous disease. And no one lives with cancer. You die with cancer. And let me tell you this about cancer. The only way that cancer doesn't kill you is if you kill it first. So, you know, one of the things that I said, this is faith. You have to have faith. And God says that everyone, we all have a measure of faith. And we have to declare the word, decree the word. You know, we're talking to all these people, saying all this stuff, doing all this stuff. And I told her, I said, you can forward this email to this parent if you like. But this was what I said. I said, that father needs to go into that hospital room. He needs to go declare and decree the word over his family and take his family back. This is no joke. This is not a cold. That thing is there to kill them. And I don't know how anybody has time to type an email. If something like that has attacked your family, you go get them. How do you have time for anything else? You get in there, you declare the word, you decree the word, you command that the word work for you on your behalf. What are we doing with scripture? I know, I'm not upset, I'm just very excited. What are we doing with scripture? Scripture says that Satan has been stripped of all power. And in case I'm not clear, there is a devil. There is impossible to be good and no evil, to be a heaven and no hell. Doesn't make any sense. There's an opposite to everything. The word says, if we're believing the word says that Satan has been stripped of all power. And the word says that we have been given power over all the power of the enemy. The word also says that he that believes on me, the works that I do, he shall do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go to the Father. If you ask anything in my name, I will do it. Why? That the Father may be glorified in the Son. And that's why Jesus was here. He was here to glorify the Father. That's one of the reasons he was here. You know, we have to get to the point where we stop saying what the word says and we start doing what the word says. You know, there was a time where I was attacked in my body. And I didn't go to Satan, talk to Satan. Satan's under my feet. He doesn't have any more power. So if he doesn't have any more power, what's going on? I went to the Father. I said, I have a covenant. And I began to declare the scripture over my life. And I did it like this. I was going at it hard because, no, I'm reading this. I'm living my life. I've given my life to this word. Then my healing will come. And it will come now. And it did. But we have to get like this, you guys. We got to stop playing. Is it worth your baby's life? Is it worth your husband or your wife's life? Let's stop playing. Let's stop saying that we are this and that. People see you. People see us. They see who we really are.